Bottom of the seventh.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Stay on now. Let's go, kid.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught.
Ranger Suarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
That ain't right. I'm eighth.
Stream element spot running elements okay.
Eighth. Wow, they're terrible. This team. I'm red hot. Let me see. Rubber ducks.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show.
Well, rubber duckies. It's the
Now
rubber
at the plate,
duckies.
Mike Burris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Towards second. Clark scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series open? Ready now, David Clark, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone!
The power game, baby.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Bro, I crushed it.
Digging in now, Omar Feliz comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Clark has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, David Clark, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Banks is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the condition.
David Clark will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. It's 3-2 now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Feliz is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Oh. Okay.
Striding into the box, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Flew out twice.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Thayer is right there, one down. In now, David Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hit hard to the right side.
Finally.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
To not keeping track of my hit streak.
Figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Rip at it up there, huh?
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
Beat it out, beat it out.
The weather starts to warm up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Fightin' Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brian McHenry gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Yexel Rios works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Excuse me. I'm red hot. Wow, they on a losing streak right now. Let's go, Bucky. Lefty. That makes sense.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is
some of you right hand.
Aldo Rodriguez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start.
The Dominican left hand.
Come on, big guy.
Into the box now, David Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
I don't know. It's not going to happen.
Come on now. One time.
First pitch on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double, the second at left is fast. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Double.
Popped up. Nieve settles under it near second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah,
Good
at the
thing
end
I
of the day,
got
he's
bad.
smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no
I got
business.
lucky.
He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even
On the
out.
bag, on the bag,
You
on the
take him
bag.
when you can get him.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it.
Oh, well. You gotta go through this.
Stepping into the box, David Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches.
And we'll have to
saw
leave
that
it there as the
coming.
play is made here to end the inning.
I saw that coming.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Burris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Standing in, Sean Horn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Got him.
So striding in, David Clark. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to take his hacks again, Maxwell Castillo, as he'll look to follow
there's
up
one
the
out.
two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Carlos Mendoza.
That was a
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
panic attack.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, David Clark. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches. Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing
Wow,
streak
they
is up
actually
into
beat
double
us.
digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they...
That's their first win. Like, ever. Because they were in a long losing streak. Excuse me. I'm above expectations. Number 2. Wow, everybody cold on this. We're 7 games back.
Minor League Baseball is live and on.
Oh, he walked.
Stepping in, David Clark. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat to short, hit hard. There's one on to first and the double play.
Wow.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight? Now at the plate, Maxwell Castillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Clark is the throws in time, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, David Clark, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Right here, one time,
when that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Pulled toward right center field. Feliz is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two down. And no tag at second. He'll head back.
That streak is over.
Ready for another chance. Sean Horn, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
One on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here.
Let's go.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alfonso Alfaro. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
It's rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. With think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Hernandez. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. So coming to the plate, Joel Nieve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy. Anyway.
Now at the plate, Benny Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bro, we gone through the whole game right now.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping into the box, David Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Mendoza sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
This is not going well for me.
Riding in once again, Joel Nieve. A pause and the 0-2.
2-2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Stepping up to the plate, David Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't
And
lie.
I ain't hitting no
7
more.
1/3, very solid innings.
I don't like that. I do not like it.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, la-di-da-di, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't do with nobody. And I don't do with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap, I've been through. Like, if don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all, that's right. It just ain't no test. Step in your lay to rest, boy, step in your lay to rest. just wanna be just like me. Cut the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up when I'm down. Had enough, almost ran.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
What? We're going to get a look at this third baseman for a short time. I always put the team first, and this will help us win more games.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
It could take a few games for you to settle in, of course. Just give it a try for a couple weeks. Try to have fun with it. I just don't feel good about this. I'll try. Third baseman. I knew this was coming. I had that coming. Let's get it done out there. These are the games that help us most in the standings. Important day, how you feel? Oh, I'm fourth now. Oh, so I'm fifth now. I mean fourth, my bad. Gotta respect.
Welcome to MLB.
Play ball. You're out. He's big. That hit him. First base. Out. Out. He's out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Clark, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man.
I saw that coming.
Striding in, Cecil Monticelli.
7-0.
Was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Clark. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little roller toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the hole. Now batting, David Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error.
Down now. Here we
Into
go.
the box, Russell. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Line, but spear. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. At the plate, Ken Coggin.
Hey, we got no outs.
Yeah, we lost this game.
Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. At the plate, David Clark. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Barrios, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Man, I can't hit no more. Like, what's going on?
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10 to...
That was terrible.
You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top.
It's starting to be cold now.
Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make
The goats.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our...
Play ball. He's safe. Out. You're out. Out. Three. He's out. That's ball 4. He's safe. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Lamar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, we got one out here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2-2.
Surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Play ball.
Standing in, David Clark, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Monticelli ranging forward, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nice hit, that boy.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Monticelli is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Oh,
at the plate, Kevin Zager, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Clark. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Settling in now, Leonard Yamamoto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
This is hit
All right,
on
hold
the
it here,
ground
hold
to
it here.
first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, David Clark. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
I don't know how.
Now to the plate, David Clark.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Anaya has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Anaya.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jared Nance, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hard towards the hole. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too.
Digging in, Cecil Monticelli.
Cecil.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
And strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Yard Goats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Peter.
On that dude, yeah.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, getaway.
Oh, 4 in a row.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
Now in the box, David Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Monticelli waits on it. And that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a make. So stepping in, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. Rosado isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he'll dive back in.
Wait, you think I'm going to seal third? That ain't happening.
Hit in the air out to left. Monticelli moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Zager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave. Digging in, David Clark, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Right side.
Go, 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 dig, dig, dig.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of the season.
I've been on fire, bro.
Right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it.
I've been hot.
To hit line drives.
Digging in once again, Kevin Zager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bennett is under it, 2 gone. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Colby Ortega, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs. Both of which are standing in scoring position. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Stein. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Eat it. Cut it right there.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his.
Stepping in, David Clark. He singled his last time up.
Watch me get out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
I knew it. I told you.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys.
I told you. Hey, put me back at second base. Put me back at second, my dude. Put me back at second. Put your boy back at second. Yeah, batting cage.
First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole
Number 4. There we go.
I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real.
Chu Kim. I still got the best average on the team. Why not call me up though? Ah, the rubber ducky.
The game's future stars are on display.
Rubber duckies.
Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3.
Wow.
Out.
Leading off the inning, David Clark, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Horn giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Now at the plate, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Okay.
Ready for another shot now. Alfonso Alfaro. He singled his last time up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, David Hernandez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs triple to complete a cycle. Clark is up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one.
Here we go.
So striding forward now, David Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is
nobody
when you start
had a
thinking
hit
about
yet
that no-no.
until
You get
me.
into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
I'm not surprised.
So digging in now, David Clark, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Horn on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to... If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard.
Sacrifice. Oh, fresh. Is there a reason why I'm at third base? I feel like this happened before.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
When time allows, David, it's pretty common that some players will get some extra work on their practice field. Number 3. Look at that. 1,000. Field performance. Why are we not first?
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball.
They seem to always get ahead, though.
Into the box now, David Clark. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Come on, big guy.
Runner. Runners on the move for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on the pitch.
I thought that was a home run for a second.
Coming
I
to the
literally
plate
thought
now,
that was a home run.
Rosado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Excuse me.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Stand
It's
up right
softly
here.
on
Stand
the
up.
ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, David Clark. First delivery to him on the way.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, wait,
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been
We're in
locked
May?
in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now.
Hey, my
Anything that
birthday's
is
in
around
May.
the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
He's like,
Ready
he ain't
once
getting-
again,
he's like, he
David
ain't getting
Clark.
me.
He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay throw. On to third, but he's in safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what
first
makes you feel
trip.
really good about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Feliz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
I thought it was...
Now at the plate, Omar Feliz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped him up. Kim is there.
I got it.
One
I got
out.
it.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. A Reading fighting Phils came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Manny Castillo earns his 3rd win of the year.
He looks creepy. Well, all I needed was a home run.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management.
You really come out of nowhere to emerge as a notable prospect in this organization. People are noticing and talking.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched,
And it shows.
by other organizations.
And it
as well
shows.
as
Keep
their
it
own.
up and you could go places in this game. Call me up, bro. Call me up.
A player receives input from a coach.
Keep developing that power. A little more pop in your bag will suit your overall game. How can we not beat the Ducks? Like, we only beat them once. I'm getting my hitting bag. Let's go. Rubber Ducks.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show.
Rubber Ducks.
Play ball. 3-3. You're out.
Ready now, David Clark. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Pink bats. Is it Mother's Day?
First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Round it hard, round it
This will
hard.
kick up against the wall now. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yes!
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
It must be Mother's Day. It must be Mother's Day.
Digging in, Leonard Yamamoto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
That'd be the only reason they would have pink bats.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Burris charging this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Hey, we got nobody.
Striding into the box,
David
David Fernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hard hit at third. Clark takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
Digging in now, David Clark.
How they still winning?
From the stretch. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Hey, 2 away.
In the box now, David Fernandez. He had a sac fly earlier.
David.
1-1-1.
Moves down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left.
Got him.
In now, Maxwell Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, David Clark.
Did she
due
say
up for the 4,
chirping?
5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
How did he get there? I don't know how he got
Digging
there.
in to try it again, David Clark. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. This is pulled into right. Banks moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game,
How can
especially
we
on
not
the road.
beat
If
them?
they find a way to get
I
it
don't
done,
understand
they should be
this.
very happy with this.
They're like the only team that we have not. We beat them once. Oh. Oh, we on a New Hampshire. On fifth now. How does it seem like we play New Hampshire? Ten games back. That's sad. I might make the All-Star.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League.
Let's play ball. 3. He stays. You're out. He's out.
So striding in, David Clark. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Hit down the line at first.
Come on, get
to
him,
his left, Morse. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's the deep.
Stepping up now, Kevin Morse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they... Standing in, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded, foul.
Foul.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
Let it fly.
So a big moment here in standing in David Clark, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3. Now at the plate, Andreas Tejada. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? David Clark. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. New Hampshire jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Man, they beat us by a run. 1 run. That's a shame. New Hampshire on 6. I'm still red hot, but 11 games back.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
The Cats.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
So coming to the plate, David Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive.
That's an out.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning.
Told you it was going to be an out.
Now at the plate, David Clark.
I'm going to try.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball caught down there at third, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Stepping in, David Clark. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right.
I was at 20-something.
Staying inside the ball and not trying to do too much.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Andreas Tejada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Popped up. Soto is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and
come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, David Clark. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
I know.
Good one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
Bro, that was wrong.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Bruce Odom, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch?
Say Ohio.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Clark. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Yeah, that's not happening.
First delivery to him on the way. Line hard to center field.
Nice job.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gagnon ranging back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Clark. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. Stepping into the box, David Clark. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit out towards second.
Wow.
Come on.
Throw to first gets him, so the... Leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Riding in, Christopher England.
Oh, excuse me.
Baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been
now batting, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Rosas stands at second with no outs. Drilled on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
Ranges to his left. And there's one away.
I can't right now.
At the plate, Richard Arena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Richard.
Popped up. Clark over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win
Finally
games on the
win a
road,
game.
especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes.
I get one hit. That's it. One hit for your boy.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it.
Portland.
I hung around them shells like oatmeal, oatmeal. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk will think that it's entertainment. Fly, no support. That's the point of aggravated admiration. My whole life I've been congregating with it. I swear I graduated with just minimal better for lectures. To me was just to see better from the kingdom vet. Fuck, stop that sin. That's what Big Taught me lesson. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship.
If Jimmy offers a challenge, he wants you to have at least 6 hits over the next 3 games.
So gorgeous, she be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen.
But I'm no finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using up my forest. Oh. Yeah. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game. I promise you it's different. So don't compare how you move to the real.
12 games back.
One time for the West Coast, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your Ranger Suarez will be on the mound. Into the box, Mark Lerma. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The 1-1 home. Shot to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left up. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hirsch moves over. 1 down.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
I swing it every
Hey, get your pitch.
Standing in, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crump is in pursuit.
You're scoring.
But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Andreas Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set, the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Bunting is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4. Settling in now, David Clark, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead at the plate, David Clark.
Wait for a good one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That ball's foul.
What? Oh, well.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Line toward center field. Crump is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of the...
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1. The final.
I'm getting 1 hit a game, yo. It's...
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alex Mays will be on the bump for game 2 of the series.
Out, out. Ball 4,
Coming to the plate now, David Clark, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Henley. 1 down.
All right, stand up, stand up, stand up.
The relay throw, and he'll get into 3rd here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2. Digging in, Ken Nishii. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this. Has to put the ball in play.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a...
Now to the plate, David Clark. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So stepping in, Robert Rosado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Next will be the designated hitter, Leonard Yamamoto. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Travis is under it, and he's got it for the 1st out. Throw back to 2nd, and that's a double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DeAndre Henley, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
This thing's over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. By 1, all they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary. Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. A Reading fight.
Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a vert. It goes skirt. Keep a ride, shotgun like she Kurt. We been through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Freezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like and my she's a diva. Curry like no Peter. Piper pick up. Make it 1 millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leaving. Spin 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Break horns, I'm tipped on. Push button. Kim Jones. Roll through like a so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Nitro. Turn. Hold it. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop like the top like I'm a turtle. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse. Aston Martin. Push button mode. Big goes on the ice.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way.
Play ball. Out. You're out. 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 3. That hit him. He's got 3.
Really? 3-0?
Digging in, Manny Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
It's only a bunt, isn't it? I know it.
Strikes, he's able to get this one down. And that's the second out.
I was like, he's gonna bunt. He's going to bunt.
Let's play ball.
No one better. Stay hot.
Now in the box, David Clark. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Franco backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
And that was
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Stepping in, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in once again, David Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit.
11-2.
Over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Henley is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just... Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Clark. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just...
Now at the plate, Francisco Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything field he's going to wave him.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Yeah.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Portland Sea Dogs get their division-leading 30th win of the year.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. What you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said one of the greats.
Bro, I am not doing so well right now.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joey Baez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico.
You're out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out. Out. Out.
So digging in now, Manny Franco. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0. Popped him up. Koth over to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that ends the inning. Into the box now. David Clark comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Set to get his day started, Andreas Tejada, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Juarez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not
and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So striding forward now, Lee Nunn. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crump comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Yeah,
set
that'd
to
be
get
the
his day
smartest
started,
thing to
Robert
do.
Rosado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pitch popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, David Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready now, Andreas Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Leonard Yamamoto. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crump is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Lee Nunn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crump is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Striding into the box, Connie Crump. Set to deal on 2-2. To third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits. No.
Let it fly right here.
Digging in and looking for more, David Clark. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Henley is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
I knew it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, David Clark. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Right here. You're good.
Hey, D-Bro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Ripped on the ground to
hard
first.
90, hard 90, hard 90.
There.
That's an out.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over.
We won.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys.
It's high heat. It's high heat. Am I moving up? No. It's Ruben. Training. His email offers a challenge. He wants you to hit at least 3 home runs on the... Yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. My approach is going to be different. Yeah, that's not happening.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen.
We like your potential at third base, and the club does have need at that position at the major league level. What would you think about going forward in that role?
The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
We'll aim to bring you along as a third baseman, then it doesn't have to affect your training focus. You can still work to hone that attribute.
A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
The more a player's skill set is fit for a given position, the higher they'll be valued in that role. Which position do you want to talk about? Infield. Name the position you'll run down the... Shortstop. The shortstop needs to have the best glove on the field and a pretty good arm. Speed is good too, but lights out defensive. Defensive play is the only must-have. Any other positions? First base. The first baseman doesn't require speed or arm strength, and you can get by with the skills, fielding skills, but you better have a heck of a bat with a good arm in you. I gotta go back to second.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now, David Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let it rip, let it rip.
He's like, boo.
Lifted the other way to left center. Tucker on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
You're up, you're
Hit
up,
out
you're up.
towards second. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Into the box now, Mark Gilly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Low toward third. Oh, and he's having trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. In now, David Clark. He singled his last time up.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Wow.
Ready for another shot now, David Clark. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground toward short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired.
Bro, I
begin
feel like
the
I
sixth.
beat it.
Ready once again, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Tucker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, wow.
Now at the plate, David Clark. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Get your pitch.
In the air now out to right field. Blumenthal is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-2.
When I was just a boy, my mama told me, son, you look so serious. When I was 17, my father let me know life isn't fun and games. I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. I'm dancing on a tightrope. No time to mess around. Just trying to lose my mind. I'm never coming down. I found a preacher man to help me understand what we are doing here. And now I'm blessed, been to the moon and back, and all I've realized, I don't know how I ended up so close.
Who's hot?
The show's continuing.
Play ball. Out. Three.
So striding in, Andy Rice, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ground earned. Clark fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up now, David Clark. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping into the box, Andreas Tejada. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Clark on second. Tejada on at first with nobody out. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy.
Now at the plate, Hank Blumenthal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Clark comes up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
Painless.
Digging in to try it again. David Clark. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Reyes is there. Ready for another chance. David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Roy, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. So coming to the plate, David Clark. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Roy, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Leonard Yamamoto. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
Blumenthal will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Robert Rosado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Now at the plate, Billy Beard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got
on the bag, right here, on the bag.
Line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Striding in once again, David Clark. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Reyes has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with wins.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. Bring what you got.
Not on my